Welcome back, friends, of the Castro Valley News live show. My microphone is not agreeing with me tonight, so let me know if you guys hear me. It looks like Facebook might be doing something wild, or it could be the connection on the microphone. Guys, let me know if you can hear me, and we could proceed with the show. With that said, I'll just continue on with the roll call. Kimberly is with us. Good evening, Kimberly. Hope you're doing well. All right. People are saying that they can hear me. That's all right. These things happen. Katie is with us. Good evening, Katie. Dennis just sent in 400 stars. Dennis, thank you, sir. This is Dennis's 70th week sending stars. Thank you, Dennis. Yes, Kimberly. Good evening, Kimberly. Glad you can join us. Kathy is with us. Tiffany is in the house. Tiffany just sent 200 stars. Thank you, Tiffany. Dawn is in the house. Good evening. Maggie's with us as well. Thank you again for the 200 stars, Tiffany. Tiffany is the queen of stars. Tiffany has sent stars 71 weeks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take out one of these. I might as well just take both of them out. Since I can't. There's no sense in having them in. Oops, let me catch up with the comments here. Kathy, good evening. Tiffany, good evening. Thank you again for the stars. Maggie's with us. Good evening. Dawn is with us. Good evening, Dawn. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. And okay, Facebook's doing something with the comments here. Kimberly says she hopes I can stump you guys tonight with the question. I hope I can too, because I love doing that. Mark H is in the house. Good evening, Mark H. Mark H is saying hello to Jean. Let me see. Did I miss Jean in the comments? Jean is with us. Yes. Good evening, Jean. See? Facebook's trying to turn the show sideways, but I'm not going to let him do that. Katie just sent 50 stars. Thank you, Katie. This is Katie's, where do I have Katie on the list? Katie's 14th week. Thank you so much, Katie. Appreciate your support. Oh, goodness me. I apologize. I did not introduce myself. My name is Roberto. This is the Castro Valley News live show. We do this live show every Tuesday from 7 to 8:30. Mom is in the house. Good evening, Mom. Hey, Mom, I love you. Mom is checking in. Mom says, hello, Castro Valley. Today is Tuesday, April 18th, 2023. Buy and add. That's right. It's tax day, everyone. Hope everyone has all their documents in and squared away. Maggie says, Tiffany is amazing. Accurate. Richard says, Richard is new to the show. Welcome back, Richard. Welcome for the first time, Richard. Richard says, Castro Valley used to be a great little town. I think it still is. I don't think there's anything wrong with Castro Valley. I think it's a fancy, great town. Don just sent 20 stars. Thank you, Don. This is Don's 63rd week sending stars. Don says hello to Mom, as does Maggie. As does, who else said hello to Mom? Jean said hello to Mom. Yes. So did Mark H. AJ is with us. Good evening, AJ. AJ says, it is an amazing town. There's nothing wrong with Castro Valley. Since Richard brought that up, and Richard, welcome to the show, let's talk about that briefly. There's a lot of people who see things that are crime related, and people say, what happened to Castro Valley? It's going downhill. What's going on? With that said, Deloy is with us. Good evening. Liam. Good evening to Liam. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Maggie is tagging so many people. I can't keep up with it. Maggie, thank you so much. And yes, Ross says, giving a shout out to Dawn. Handsome Dawn. Handsome Dawn is in the house. Thank you for the stars, Dawn. Mark H says Castro Valley is beautiful. You know what? like I said, there's a lot of people who kind of mention that when the topic of crime or quality of life things happen here in Castro Valley. There's quite a few people, and I want to also mention that there may be some people who have moved away and may have different memories of Castro Valley, different recollections. But going back to Richard's comment, let me make sure I read it correctly. No, it's gone. Richard said it used to be a beautiful town, or used to be a good town. I think it's still a beautiful town. It's still a great town. I was talking to Lynette over at Elevate Home Decor over on Somerset, and we were just kind of discussing Castro Valley and the people that live here. I think one of the biggest things that makes Castro Valley such a wonderful town and wonderful place to live in, because I live here too, is the people. It's absolutely the people. The people here are just wonderful. Maggie, thank you for tagging so many people. I can't name all the folks that Maggie is tagging it. I am so far behind in the comments. Don's giving a shout out to Classy Canine Wiggle Rumps for being the best ever. Shout out to Misty. Again, hello. My name is Roberto. This is the Castro Valley News live show. We do this live thing every Tuesday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Kelly is asking, welcome to the show, Kelly. I think Kelly is new as well. So we got Richard and Kelly. Kelly is asking, is there a fundraiser going on this weekend that is by Rite Aid? And can you purchase tickets at the door? That's going to be the Kelly, I'm glad you asked that. That is going to be the Nobody's Perfect fundraiser, and as soon as my computer agrees with me, I will get you some information here. In regards to tickets being available at the door, I am not sure about that. You should contact Nobody's Perfect, and let me find that info for you right here. I'm going to post up a link here, and you should just check out the link. I think what it looks like, Kelly, is you can buy tickets online and show up for the fundraiser, and that's the fundraiser for the Nobody's Perfect, their new location. There will be refreshments and beverages, entertainment provided by the Wakefield Jazz Trio, planned special guests with some of their special needs dogs. There will also be a silent auction. So Kelly, I believe you cannot buy tickets at the door. I believe you should probably purchase them online. And Kelly, I'm going to post up that link for you. It will lead you out of Facebook, so just FYI. Facebook doesn't like when links are posted up to bring people out of Facebook. But Kelly, I just posted up the link there. I think you need to purchase your tickets in advance. And again, Kelly, I just posted up that link for you if you would like to do that. And also, I definitely want to remind folks that this fundraiser is coming up. And thank you, Kelly, for reminding me to mention that. Tickets for the fundraiser are going to be $25. But you can actually purchase more. You can be a $25 donor, you can be a $50 donor, you can be a $100 donor, $250, $500, $1,000, or $5,000 donor. And again, this is going to be a fundraiser for Nobody's Perfect Pets, cats and dogs. They're going to be located at 3810 Castro Valley Boulevard. That is the former Napa Auto Parts store. I'm going to just remove these headphones because they're just distracting me. They're not doing me any good. So again, just posted up a link if you are interested in the Nobody's Perfect fundraiser. Randall just posted up a link. The patch, finding a perfect place to live. I'm not sure what that is. Apparently, Randall, you sprung this on me. Niche.com gave Castro, California, Alameda County, a good rating. Anyways, I'll check that out later. Randall, thank you for posting that up there and for the information on that. But let's get to the show, shall we? Again, my name is Roberto. This is the Castro Valley News live show. We do this thing every Tuesday. You're very welcome, Kelly. And if you can make it to this event, please support Nobody's Perfect Dogs and Cats because they do wonderful work. I've known them for quite a few years. What they do is they work with shelters and they help find homes for dogs and cats that are not perfect because they have appearance defects or they have behavioral defects, and these are normally cats and dogs that would otherwise be euthanized. And as an animal person myself, I think it's just what they do is wonderful because there's so many dogs and cats that don't have a chance because they have behavioral problems or appearance problems or health issues, things of that nature. So Kelly, you're welcome for that answer, and please support Nobody's Perfect Dogs and Cats. So Randall says Castro Valley is #1 in California place to live on niche. Perfect. I couldn't agree. Well, I'm sure there's probably better places to live than Castro Valley, but this is where I'm living now, and I am loving Castro Valley so much. We will have a guest calling in at 7:30, and I'm excited because it's going to be David over at Crossroads Foods. We're going to talk to him about his store and some of the things that he has experienced opening his store. He paid rent there for about 2 years, and I think what he's done with that store is really, really wonderful. If you haven't been there, Crossroads is in the shopping center where Casper's Hot Dogs is. It's Center and Castro Valley Boulevard. Please go check it out. Ross just sent 25 stars. Thank you, Ross. Ross is the boss. Ross has sent stars 34 weeks. Thank you, Ross. Oh, hey, Ross, I'm glad you mentioned that. Ross just said One Bad Apple Records is where sound purchases are made. So every episode, every show, there you go. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy says she went to Crossroads on Saturday. It was so amazing. They have, I think, 4,000 products from. Well, I'm not gonna give you all the information. We'll just talk to David, and he'll give you all the information. However, I know Dawn is listening. I know Dawn is watching. I'm going to mention this for Dawn because Dawn, Handsome Dawn is the owner of One Bad Apple Records on Castro Valley Boulevard. You need to know this. You need to mark your calendar right now, immediately. Put a post-it on your forehead. Do something so you don't forget. Saturday, April 22nd is Record Store Day 2023, and there's plenty of exclusive releases that you can grab on vinyl. So hey, if you're looking for records, or if you're just looking to go talk to a handsome owner, go see Handsome Don at One Bad Apple Records. Aaron, good evening to you. Glad you can join us. But Saturday, April 22nd is Record Store Day 2023, and there's plenty of exclusive material you can grab on vinyl. Record Store Day 2023 releases available this Saturday. So we are blessed to have an independent record store on Castro Valley Boulevard. That's One Bad Apple Records, right across the street from Pete's Ace Hardware. So Record Store Day releases available this Saturday. Pearl Jam, The 1975, The Cure, Bastille, The Black Keys, Scott Weiland, Garbage, Blur, The Cranberries, The Ramones, Doctor Who, and Bluey. Here's the list right here. And if you are a fan of any of these artists and you are looking for the releases from these artists for Record Store Day, which is this Saturday, isn't it? It's also Earth Day too. Record Store Day 2023. I'll give you the lowdown one more time. I'll go down the list one more time. Check with Don to see what he's going to be. Oh, there you go. Well, shame on me for that. One Bad Apple Records is not doing Record Store Day this time. he will be out of town. Darn, I thought I was going to be intrepid and doing something special for Handsome Don. Anyways, you don't need Record Store Day to go shop at One Bad Apple Records on Castro Valley Boulevard. Let's get to the next calendar item thing that I want to let you guys know about. And I know I have mentioned this just about every show, and I will be very brief with this one, but I definitely want to remind you guys that the spring book sale is happening at the Castro Valley Library. And I'm whispering close. I'm whispering close to the microphone, and I don't even know if this microphone's working. It might be the other microphone. Curse this computer and its microphone issues. So I'm going to probably be a little bit louder because I'm not sure which microphone is picking up my voice. But please, Handsome Don, you're welcome for the love. We got nothing but love for you, Handsome Don. May 6th, 7th, May 5th, 6th, and 7th is going to be spring book sale at the Castro Valley Library. So Maggie says this microphone's working, so I guess I can do the close jazz introduction here. The spring book sale is May 5th, 6th, and 7th. If you want to help a wonderful group of folks who raise money for the library, this is for you. If you like digging in stacks of wonderful materials, please check out the spring book sale. Supports the Castro Valley Library. Every penny, every dime, every dollar, every cent, every check that you write, every purchase that you make, every breath you take, every move you make, I won't be watching you. May 5th, 6th, and 7th. All of the money that is collected at this spring book sale goes directly back to programs and materials at the Castro Valley Library. So it's a win-win for everyone. And it seems like, I'm not going to say it seems like, every book sale that I go to, I always find a handful of wonderful books to bring home and enjoy. I find things for mom, my mom, I love you. I find things for, sometimes I find books or CDs for my beautiful girlfriend, and it's a lot of fun. If you like mystery books, if you like cookbooks, if you like antiquarian books, if you like children's books, if you like DVDs, if you like CDs, this is for you. There are no limitations to the amount of treasures that you can find at the spring book sale. And of course, this is happening at the library. If you don't know where it's at, it is at 3600 Norbridge Avenue. Love the library. Let's see. The next thing, Maggie loves books like I do, so we are kindred spirits when it comes to books. Maggie says reading is exercise for the brain as exercise is for the body. Yes, it is. The next thing that I want to let you guys know about, we discussed this briefly during we actually talked about this quite a bit during last Tuesday's show. Mark your calendars. May 12th from 5 p.m. to dusk is going to be the big Barbecue Axe and Brew, that's AXE, Barbecue Axe and Brew event at the Rowell Ranch Rodeo Park. Here's the information for you. This is the event that is going to be happening in place of the chili cook-off. This sounds super interesting and fun, so I have some additional information for you guys. There will be a kids' play zone. Live classic rock by the Von Trapps. There will be beer from Promised Land Brewing Company. And the most interesting factors about this is going to be, I hope I pronounced this individual's name right. Yaimalis, welcome to the show. What a beautiful name. Yaimalis, welcome to the show. Glad you can join us. And that was somebody that Maggie tagged. Thank you, Maggie. What a beautiful name. Welcome to the show, Yaimalis. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Just in time for another reminder for the Barbecue Axe and Brew event. This is super interesting. I don't think there's been an event similar to this locally ever. This is going to be an axe throwing tournament and a cornhole tournament. And I need to let you guys know what a cornhole event is. Let me get my proper eyeballs here. A cornhole event is not anything wild or woolly or randy. The cornhole event is a game where players or teams take turns throwing beanbags at a raised angled board with a hole in its far end in a competitive nature. So imagine like skee ball with a beanbag and a board, and it's fun. Good evening, Aaron. Aaron is with us. Aaron's Art Studio, a staple of the Village Shopping Center. Aaron, I love you. I am so glad you can join us tonight. Aaron, you're just in time. We're talking about the big barbecue axe and brew event that is kind of taking place instead of the chili cook-off. And this is going to be Friday, May 12th. It is going to be 5 p.m. to dusk. There will be an axe throwing competition. 4-person mixed teams where the winners can get first prize $500, second prize $200, third prize $100. Limited space available. Please call Randy Vanderbilt at 510-882-1114 if you would like to participate. To enter, registration is $150. However, this is going to be Ross says axe catching is the dangerous part. Yeah, I don't think that's part of the event. The axes will be thrown at a wall, and Marlon G is in the house. Good evening, Marlon. Glad you can join us. Marlon, we're just talking about the barbecue axe and brew event coming up May 12th. Don't miss it. It's going to be at the rodeo grounds. This is a free event. All you have to do is just show up if you want to listen to live music. There will be barbecue served up by Canyon's Barbecue. The food and the beer is not free, but you know what? It's going to be a good time. And also, you need to know the next day, which is Saturday, May 13th, is going to be the Rowell Ranch Rodeo on Castro Valley Boulevard. And that is going to start at 10 a.m. And also, in addition to that, is going to be the Pro Rodeo, May 19th to 21. It's going to be at the rodeo grounds over on Dublin Canyon Road. So these events are tradition here in Castro Valley. Even though the barbecue axe and brew event is new, it is kicking off the rodeo week and the parade on Saturday as well. And also, I think an important thing to bear in mind is the barbecue axe and brew event. This is going to pay for the parade the next day, whereas the chili cook-off used to pay for the parade. And I know there might be some people wondering, well, why did the chili cook-off go away? I'll let you know. We discussed this last Tuesday as well. There's a regulation with the county that oversees whether food can be served to the public from home kitchens. It is apparently something that is against county regulation. That doesn't explain away why the chili cook-off has gone on for so many years. I'm going to leave that to the folks with the county to determine that. But because of that regulation, the chili cook-off is no more here in Castro Valley. I'm a little heartbroken because I've loved the chili cook-off, even though I'm a vegetarian. Some of the entrants have had vegetarian chili in the past, and they have been delicious. It's just the sense of community that the Rotary Club brings to the event. That's going to be wonderful. And this event also is hosted by the Castro Valley Rotary, in addition to Canyon's Barbecue, Dolphin Graphics, Direct Sales Carpet One. So this is all community people putting this event together. If you like, if you like that Canyon's Barbecue, it smells great. And if you like axe throwing, I can imagine, even if you're not going to enter in the axe throwing thing, it's going to be fun to watch, just the same. Jan is with us. Good evening, Jan. I believe Jan is new as well. So we've got a plethora of new people. We've got Yemalis. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Jan, Richard, and Kelly. I am pleased that you guys can join us tonight. Yeah, Jan says, "Oh my goodness, I love the chili cook-off." I do too. The chili cook-off is no more. It now is the Barbecue Axe and Brew event. I think this is going to be just as fun. I'm definitely going to appear and check it out and see what happens with the axe throwing. It is a very popular thing. It's a very popular competitive thing that people do for fun. Basically, you have like a wooden or a cork target at the end of a distance, and you throw the axe, and the best person who gets the most points wins. And I think it's going to be a blast. There will be Canyons Barbecue. I know I'm spending a lot of time on this, but I definitely want to let you guys know about this event. Again, last call. It's May 12th. Don't miss it, okay? I will remind you guys of that event again in the future. Let's see. Well, that's all I got. Oh, no, wait. I have one more thing for you guys to remember. Since we've discussed Record Store Day, and I felt terrible last Tuesday that I mentioned, that I didn't mention Record Store Day, but it's a good thing because Handsome Dawn is not going to be open for Record Store Day, which is wild. That's a tradition here in Castro Valley. We are breaking tradition with Handsome Dawn not being open for Record Store Day, but I'm sure he's got other things that he's got to do. He's on vacation. Jan says she loves the rodeo. Love the rodeo too. Okay, Handsome Don's brother's getting married, so that's a significant event. I want to let you guys know the first Saturday in May is Free Comic Book Day, and yes, we are blessed to have an independent comic book store in our midst, directly next door to Chabot, the Chabot Theater. At 2869 Castro Valley Boulevard is Crush Comics. Wonderful folks. Please do not miss Free Comic Day, May 6th, 2023. And yes, this is a little bit ahead. Gina is with us. Good evening, Gina. Gina says, hello all, good evening. Love being a part of the community, born and raised. You do a great job with the live show. Gina, thank you for the comment. I appreciate your compliment and your presence. We got a lot of new listeners tonight. Right on. We got Jan, Gina, Yamalis, Richard, and Kelly. Thank you so much, Gina. I appreciate the compliment. But again, mark your calendars, Free Comic Book Day. We are so fortunate to have so many wonderful businesses in our community, like an independent comic book store. And if you like graphic novels, comic books, or you just like visiting with wonderful local business owners and saying hello to your neighbors, don't miss Free Comic Book Day. That's May 6th, 2023, of course. It is Free Comic Book Day is always the first Saturday in May. And you know what? I've purchased a lot of gift cards from Crush Comics, and I've purchased a lot of comics from Crush Comics. I got the Black Panther comic book when it was first released. I got the Umbrella Academy from there, the entire series, and a bunch of other stuff from Crush Comics. They're just super nice, down-to-earth people. This is not an advertisement for Crush Comics. I'm just singing their praises because dang it, they deserve it. But don't miss out on Free Comic Book Day, the first Saturday in May. With that said, I need to be up to speed with the people sending stars. Gina just sent 99. Thank you, Gina. This is Gina's first week sending stars. Thank you so much. Maggie, thank you for all you do. You are awesome. Maggie just sent 500 stars. Thank you, Maggie. This is Maggie's, where is Maggie on the list? Maggie's 23rd week sending stars. Aaron says, I agree with Tiffany. Roberto should run Don's shop for the day. I'm number one, I'm not as handsome as Don is, and I wouldn't know all of his stuff. You know what? If you go to One Bad Apple Records on Castro Valley Boulevard, he knows where everything's at. He knows all the stuff that's there. Callie is with us again. Good evening, Callie. David is calling, and this is David, who is the owner at Crossroads Market, and we're going to talk to him a little bit about what's happening. David, thank you for calling in.
Thank you so much. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Just busy working.
I know. You told me.
Still working till now.
You're still working now. Holy smokes.
Oh, yes.
Let me make sure I have the right setting on my phone here. Are you still there? Okay, there we go. I want to make sure people can hear you. David, thank you so much for calling in. And thank you so much
Thanks for having me.
thank you for the time and effort that you have put into that store. Where are you located, David?
I am located in 3300 East Castro Boulevard.
And you are a couple doors down from Casper's Hot Dog Center and Castro Valley Boulevard, correct?
Correct. I'm on Center and East Castro Valley Boulevard.
What are some of the products that you have, David? Acquaint us with what you have to offer at your store.
Well, if I want to say 4,000 items.
Yep. We'll not try to list all the origins of food because I kind of got in trouble with that, but that's okay.
That's okay. I mean, I might get in trouble now, talking about which country comes in from.
No. That's okay. We'll just dozens. You have food from dozens and dozens of countries.
I'm just gonna say Europe, including Greece, Poland, Germany, Russia. I'm gonna say Eastern, all European, French products, Middle Eastern, Jordanian, Lebanese, Palestinians, and I mean when you say Middle East, that means you got 21 countries right there, and we do carry their products. Same as Europe. And a little product from we got a little product from Australia, I would say, but not that much. But we're expanding, and domestics not that much, unfortunately. We're not specialized in domestic food, and we don't have it. We don't have the capacity. We don't have the space for it. But mostly it's all European, Middle Eastern, and from all over the world, I would say.
Safe to say, dozens of countries.
Yes.
And I apologize because I'm having some microphone issues, and I think the audio is soft. I moved the phone, and I'm hoping that the audio from you is better. So I'm hoping a listener will let me know if they can actually hear David better now. And I apologize because sometimes... I am
sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
From my end.
No, it's not your fault at all. It's not your fault at all. Sometimes when I set up, my computer doesn't actually acknowledge this microphone, and it just runs audio from the back of the computer. Okay, so now people are saying audio is good. This microphone on my face, I'm going to move it because it's kind of annoying. Thank you guys for your patience. I'm going to introduce David again. We're talking to, and I'm sorry, David, because I know time is money, and I know you got other things to do. But I think it's super important that people know the time and money you invested in that shop. So, and I apologize. Let's go back. This is David, who owns Crossroads Foods, East Castro Valley Boulevard and Center, and 4,000 items from around the world, dozens of countries. David, you started out in Hayward, is that correct?
Yes, my uncle owned two shops, one in Hayward and one in Palo Alto. He started from the location located on Foothill and Jackson, right next to the barbecue place. That's about 30 years ago. And so the city bought him out because they want to make that intersection, which is 92. So his store originally used to be on that intersection. Probably people will recognize the shop. It was just a small, tiny shop on the corner of Hayward, Foothill and Jackson. That was 30 years ago.
Wow.
And then he relocated his business to Jackson, right next to the DND, 2 stores down from DND.
That's the location I remember.
Correct.
I didn't know there was a location that preceded that.
Yes, long time ago. The barbecue place is still there, but if you remember, long time ago, about 30 years ago, about I would say 25 years ago, not 30 years. It used to be a little store right there in the corner.
Wow.
Surrounded by all these roads. Yeah, back long time ago. So he used to be there for years, and then the city told him, they have to make constructions in that area. He was in the middle of a freeway, I call it.
Was that that was the freeway that was never built, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, yeah. There's quite a few listeners and a lot of local people who remember that whole debacle.
Yes.
Which is now present day why a lot of those homes sit empty, unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And now where his old store is the traffic lights.
Okay.
That big intersection right there is the traffic light where you make a right to go to A Street, or you continue straight from Foothill to go to continue on Mission Boulevard. His store was right there on that corner. So my uncle retired, and I worked with him, not that much, but over the years I did work with him. He owned 2 shops, one in Hayward, on Jackson, next to the DMV, and one in Palo Alto. And he sold the one in Palo Alto to a very nice man. And he offered me to take Hayward location. And I said, you know what? I grew up in Castro Valley, and I would like to keep my business in Castro Valley. I love the town, so I'm just going to look for a location in Castro Valley, and I brought it over to 3300 East Castro Valley Boulevard.
That's awesome. You know what, David? One of the best things about this show is the people who comment, and you're already the compliments are already rolling in for you. Gina says,
"Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
The feta and olives are so good." Let's see. Someone else said they had just visited and they loved it. We have a question. Ross is asking if you carry alcohol. Someone is looking for Greek Retsina for friends. Is that something that you carry? Retsina. Am I mispronouncing?
It's a Greek beverage, beer, right? Is that what it is?
I'm not sure. It's only mentioning does Crossroads carry alcohol? Looking for Greek Retsina for some friends. Greek wine.
It's a Greek one. Oh yeah.
Oh, you got it. Okay, so Ross, you need to hit up Crossroads because David's got what you're looking for. Someone else.
The fix, which is that's one of the hardest to get.
Okay.
I have to deal with this company, and they only sell it to Greek restaurants. And I went with, I talked to the CEO, then I talked to the owner. I said I need it, and
you got
in
it.
The shop now. Absolutely.
Awesome. Someone is looking for Dolmas, Dolmas. Not sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, we do have it.
Got that
Absolutely.
too.
Yes.
See, this is one of the reasons why I appreciate what you're doing so much, David, is you know your stuff.
Thank you.
And David, he might be modest, and he might not want to let you guys know that this store is his passion, and this is your baby, and that I respect. And I mentioned in the post that you put your blood, not just your effort, but your money and your passion into this project, because you paid rent on that spot for how long?
2 years. 2 years during COVID-19,
right.
And took 2 years to open the shop.
And
everybody was nice, and the county, with the county and everything, it took a long process. One of the things with the county, just when COVID-19 hits, that, delayed our project 12 months just for the permits, close to 12 months just for the permits alone, to be just processed, even to have the drawing and blueprints and everything. It was just it was just doing COVID-19, and we had a really hard time. We didn't know that. We thought it's going to be maximum of 6 months,
Yeah,
Uh, but
that's
the
what a lot of
project
people
ended up
thought.
to be 2 years.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people thought. That it was, it's going to be a few months, and we'd figure out, what's going on, and uh, there would be a vaccine, and the hope was it would end sooner than it did.
Right, right. But overall, we are here and we survived it. So
And how you've been open how long now? A couple weeks?
now I opened on April 1st. And
Okay.
believe it or not, I signed my contract in this shopping center in where the crossroad is, April 1st, 2 years before.
Wow.
And I opened for April 1st after 2 years. So it was just a coincidence. I was
Wow.
like, oh, this is my anniversary.
That's wild.
Signed the contract on April 1st.
So 2 years of paying rent and kind of waiting and seeing how things are going to shake out. And if anybody says the final product of your shop is top notch, they're telling it right. And you explained to me, because we had a conversation before on how you wanted that place to look. Just explain to folks kind of where you were at and your approach and how you wanted your store to look.
Well, I wanted to look different than other retailers. That's number one. And number two, I want, the merchandise and the way I set it up. I spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours figuring out the lay of the shop and what's the best way, how convenient need to be, and how open. I didn't congest it with too many shelves because I want customer to walk in and feel comfortable. There is somebody's walking next to them. With a large space because of the ADA and COVID-19 at the same time.
Yeah.
So spent days and days and days and a lot of hours to set it up that way, and a lot of designs, and I involve a lot of engineers. The way I want to set it up, it's only one time. It's not gonna be two times. It's gonna be one time, and we did it. And I'm proud of it. Proud of the people who helped me also for the setup, and it came up nice. I think I want your opinion on this. I don't know.
I think you had mentioned before that you wanted it to be classy, and I think you hit the nail on the head. I think you hit the nail on the head. It is very classy.
Absolutely, and that was my whole goal, to have it a very classy. In the same time, I didn't want it to give it the expensive look where you're walking to a 5-star hotel.
People get intimidated.
It does. We own 2 cigar shops in Pleasanton, and me and my brother, we own the two cigar shops in Pleasanton, and that's one thing. It's the first thing when you walk into a cigar shop, you feel that it's like a 5-star hotel, but
right.
It's not.
Yeah.
So it's both worlds, I can say. And
absolutely, what you had mentioned before was some shops can be cluttered. You definitely don't have that.
Absolutely.
You can definitely differentiate which products or which, and it doesn't overload the eyes. Someone is asking a question: what is your most popular dish? I'm going to guess that might be, let's interpret that as, what's your most popular item so far, or are we too soon to know?
Yes. So our signature in the shop is the feta cheese.
Yes.
The feta cheese. It is our signature. It's been our signature for 30 years. And the feta cheese we have comes from all over the world, from France, from Greece, from different region of Europe, and everyone is different. So our signature is the Greek yogurt and the feta cheese. And we go through, I would say, on average, so far, we've been open for 18 days, on average of 200 to 250 pounds a day.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so that's definitely your most popular item. Wow.
It is. And
that's awesome.
Big barrel. Absolutely. They come in big barrels. Some of them are wood barrels, like a wine barrel. And it's it's I would say it's art, the way you're gonna handle it. You know, how you're gonna cut it, and they come in big slabs of 50 pounds, and we do all that process in the kitchen, and where we cut them, and it's a very, very, very delicate item, and not, it's a huge process. It's a huge process that we have to do, but we have, this is our signature. Today, I have the Greek festival, the president of who taking care of the Greek festival in Oakland. He invited me to come to the festival to present some of our items, some of our olive oil that comes from Greece.
Oh, that's awesome.
They used to have one guy used to come and do their olive, they imported the Greece. Olive oil from Greece is one of the most popular in the world, I would say. So he invited me to come to the festival. So I told him I'll be more than happy to do that.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Kathy, another compliment rolled in. Kathy says she'd love to spend more time in Crossroads. 45 minutes wasn't enough time. It's so interesting in there. Is that kind of indicative? Is that indicative of the feedback from people finding foods from their own homeland or home country that they don't see anywhere else, or it's difficult to find for them? What's been the feedback from folks?
The feedback, I can just tell you that if I get a German person who comes and to my shop, they will say, I'm in the German store. And if they're talking on the phone, and if we get a guy from, a Greek person, they will say, I'm in a Greek store.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
awesome.
So we get a Jordanian guy or a Palestinian guy, I'm in the Palestinian store.
Oh, that's special. That's super special.
So we get that like, they call their wives, she called her husband, and I hear it. I'm in the Greek store. So
that's awesome.
So it is a very nice thing to hear. And I hear it from customers, and each customer, they say it's their store. So that's a great thing.
That's awesome.
That's a pleasure to me, honestly.
That's awesome. I know you're pressed for time. I have just one more question. How many vendors do you deal with all these products?
So far, we're on 123 vendors.
Wow.
And each vendor located in different states. All the way from New York, like the Nutella ice cream, that's from New York. All the way Chicago, New Jersey, Texas, I'm all over, even Florida.
Wow. So
that's where we get our product from. And it comes in the big semi-trucks and all frozen or refrigerated. And it's been a lot of fun here, I can tell you.
That's
and Castro Valley, I really appreciate the support from the neighbors, from the neighbors around us. And they come and support my business. And they all know we took us 2 years to open.
Yeah.
Versus a lot of restaurants run out of business because of COVID-19, and I feel so bad for them.
A lot of businesses, frankly,
yes.
have shuttered because of COVID. And there are, and I'm going to be frank, with our listeners, and they kind of know this because we've talked about this before during the show, but there's some confusion and there's some extra red tape when it comes to dealing with the county, and I'm hoping that maybe they can streamline their permitting process and their application process to make it easier for businesses to just, if they have the money, to not have to spend a whole lot more money and just be able to open in a streamlined, easy way that's less painful.
Absolutely, especially small businesses.
Yes, especially small businesses.
Especially small businesses, because every day their doors closed. They're just paying from their saving accounts,
right?
Taking loans and covering.
And their livelihood.
Small businesses, that's the most important thing.
And their livelihood, their happiness.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Callie is asking, do you have Greek candy?
Probably around, I would say, 30 different kinds.
Amazing.
Yes.
I love that you know all this stuff off the top of your head. Dennis says he went there tonight. Great place. So there you go. There's a compliment.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I know
for your support.
I know you got to go, and I'll let you go. Was there anything else that you wanted to mention? Is there any surprises coming up that you?
I want to mention that you're a good guy.
You're a good guy.
And, honestly, and you're right on the point. Honest to God, and I appreciate somebody in Castro Valley like you running a show like this, and for the community, and for everybody, and for the small businesses. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And to be honest with you, David, I want people to know that you are a Castro Valley resident. You grew up here. You are from here, and you invested your time, your blood, sweat, and tears in our community because you love this community. And I think I salute you for that. That's awesome. I appreciate genuinely, sincerely the effort that you put in that project to bring your business here and your expertise, because you know all this stuff. And I mean, it's amazing to keep track of over 4,000 items and hundreds of vendors.
Yes. Well, you know what? It's worth it.
There you go. Kathy says thank you. Maureen is saying she can't wait to stop by.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Absolutely.
Thanks to everybody who comes to the shop. I really appreciate the support and every comment you guys did. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys.
David, let the listeners, viewers know where you're at again.
I am at 3300 East Castro Valley Boulevard.
A couple doors down from Casper's Hot Dogs and Rachel Grace Salon. You got a lot of good neighbors up there.
And Domino's, yes.
Domino's, the cleaning place, Brazilian Warrior Jiu-Jitsu's up there. They're cool dudes too. They're good people too.
Great neighbors.
Neighbors. Cool.
Thank you for having me on the show, buddy.
Thank you, David. I appreciate your time. I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you, David, for calling in. And I don't know why I'm trying to talk into this microphone, because this isn't even the microphone that's working. That is David. He's the owner of Crossroads Market not at 580 Marketplace, the marketplace at the corner of East Castro Valley Boulevard and Center Street. Crossroads Specialty Foods. I hope folks don't think this was an advertisement for Crossroads, because I wanted you guys to hear David's story and his passion for that project. Because I think it, and I said this before, it's super admirable that David put a lot of money, paying rent and bringing up that location to the level that it is now. It's a great shop. And it took 2 years because of the pandemic. It took a little bit longer and a little bit more money because of working with the county, but what a great success story. I mention this often, that I also admire the work that the Cho family did at the marketplace on Lake Chabot Road. And I know there's a lot of people who love the marketplace on Castro Valley Boulevard, and I do as much as I can to remind people that there are actually 2 marketplaces in Castro Valley. There's one on Lake Chabot Road. The Cho family invested very similar to what David did. John is with us. Good evening, John. Hope you're doing well. John, we're talking about the wonderful work that folks that grew up in Castro Valley, that lived in Castro Valley, that live in Castro Valley, that have done to buildings and bring wonderful businesses to Castro Valley. And I'm tipping my cap to David, and I'm tipping my cap to the Cho family. Thank you, David, for coming up on the show. I appreciate your support, and I appreciate all that you've done in the community. Bob is with us. Good evening, Bob. Bob, you are just in time to you might want to rewind the show. We talked to David at Crossroads Specialty Foods, and we got some information on his business. Wonderful stuff. Thank you again, David. But also, definitely, thank you so much to the Cho family who brought up the Lake Chabot Public Market. If you've never been to that market, I know, like I said, there's a lot of people who love the marketplace on Castro Valley Boulevard. That place is awesome, but don't miss out on the other marketplace on Lake Chabot Road. There's so much good stuff. We should maybe, let's do scams. Let's talk about scams. Every episode, Callie just said it's the pinky up for me. Yep, you got to do the pinky up when you drink. Otherwise, Handsome Don will remind me to do the pinky up. Every episode, we talk about scams that are circulating, scams that I have received. And holy smokes, now that we've started this segment for the show, I get so many scam solicitations. And I don't ask for them, but email, text, these spam solicitations are growing like weeds, ladies and gentlemen. The first one that I have is this thing pops up every so often, and I'm talking about the scam here. This is a text that I received the other day. And let me give you, good evening, David. Welcome to the show. David, you are just in time for the scam segment. And David, this first scam I received via text. I've discussed these text spam solicitations numerous times. That's a tongue twister. Text scam solicitation. See, I shouldn't even repeated it. But here you go. This one goes around and around a lot. And the first thing that I look for to discern whether something is a scam or not is usually if it has a wacky or super long text address. Ross says, did the Nigerian prince ever write back? I hope he's okay. No, the Nigerian prince never emailed me back. And what had happened with the Nigerian prince that I emailed back, it bounced back as an email address that you can't respond to. And that's the funny thing about a lot of these scams. You can't respond to them. They bounce back. However, a lot of them, like this one here, will have a link embedded where they will ask you to email them back or click on the link. Don't click on the link. Don't email them back. It's not legit. So here's the old standby, which is your PayPal account is restricted and you need to remove the restrictions in order to continue used. Another red flag with a lot of these scams, these spams, these con artists, there are typos, mispronunciations. How ironic I said mispronunciations, grammatical errors, and this one says, remove your limitations immediately by clicking this link below. And this link has absolutely nothing at all pertaining to PayPal. Also, the address, dare I try to read it to you? I might in a second. David, thank you for the 50 stars. Appreciate your support. That's a different David. Not David with Crossroads. Let's see. David just sent 50 stars. Thank you, David. Appreciate your support. David has sent stars. Where do I have David on the list? Wow. Okay. This is David's first time back sending stars. Thank you, David. Unless I left him out on the list. You know what? We're just going to say this is David's 10th week because I don't want to get that incorrect. Eileen, welcome to the show. Glad you can join us. Eileen, you're just in time for the scam segment. This one, and I'm going to give you the entire return address via phone. psnppid.ecs restrictions dash attmpT consistent account .37 BTJ at YC86GXHR4S8R.org. So there you go. If you're receiving a text, and thank you, Eileen, for the 200 stars. This is Eileen's. Where do I have Eileen? Eileen's 69th week sending stars. Thank you so much, Eileen. Okay, David says first time in about 3 months. So what happens, David, is if you miss a week sending stars, they just bring you back to 1. So I will bring you back to 1, but I appreciate your support, David. So here you go. Right here, I don't know if you can see that. It's probably a fake email address that sent a text out to me. First red flag. Someone is saying they're with PayPal, but it comes from gibberish.org. It's bupkis. It's not accurate. It's not even worth your time. But I want to share this with you in case you or someone you know or love receives these solicitations saying that your PayPal account has been restricted. You need to remove the restrictions in order to continue used, which I think would probably be usage. And the link that they want you to click on is //online.ffrn.2/authorize. So I'm going to assume that this is probably phishing or malware that they want you to click on your phone. What could happen when you click on those links? I will tell you, because this actually happened to someone, an acquaintance of someone that I was just talking to today. Someone clicked on one of those links on their phone, and what had happened was they downloaded malware on their phone, and some of their financial transactions were captured by the malware or transmitted by the malware to someone else. And this person was unfortunately handling financial transactions for a nonprofit organization through their phone. So anyone who donated to that nonprofit, they had their financial information intercepted through that person's phone because they clicked on a link that downloaded malware onto their phone. So there were a number of businesses, companies, organizations that had their information intercepted via that malware, and money was stolen from a number of organizations and people. So I know you guys are super savvy. You guys are super, super smart. But the reminder is, if you receive a text that says they're from Amazon and the return address is Jim, Bob, Joe, Steve, Carl, Eddie, 75.org, it's not Amazon. I just don't want you guys to fall for the goofy ruses that are just everywhere. Bob says my Facebook page is messed up. No star icon. I'll send twice next week. Bob, it's okay. Facebook on my end here, again, is not recognizing this microphone, so I think I'm using the lesser dynamic microphone that's on the computer. So no worries, Bob. We are glad that you are with us. Ross says, can't fall for scams if you don't check your email. That's true. I know some people who don't check their email as well. Don says, I heard that they can use your voice now as well. Yes, which worries me, because what happens with those, there's scammers who go online, and if there's a recording of your voice longer than, I think, 30 seconds or around that time, your voice could be rearranged. Your words, your voice can be used to assemble sentences that are sent to other people to scam money off these people. It is amazing what technology can do these days. 60 Minutes did a special on that a while ago, and holy smokes, scams are everywhere. I'm going to share one more scam with you guys, and then we'll do the giveaway. But I want you guys to know, I almost fell for this one too, because the email came from the Green Climate Fund. Pardon me. And I thought that this was a legit email from the Green Climate Fund. When I opened the email, I found out that it's not. And I should have looked at the return email address, but I didn't. I just saw Green Climate Fund, and I thought, hey, maybe this is something important that I might want to donate to. So there, right there, there's a lesson for all of us, myself included, that a lot of these emails that could be potential spam or phishing, they use the tagline for subjects or topics or causes that are important to us. So I did open this email from the Green Climate Fund. Fortunately, I didn't click on anything, but what it is was when I opened the email itself, and a lot of these happen to a lot of people. A lot of these are sent to people. What happens is there's this text here that basically tells them, hey, we're with the Green Climate Fund. We need donations. They actually list some statistics in regards to environmental issues and whatnot. However, at the bottom here, this is all a clickable link. And what happens is if you click that, you end up to a different website, or you might actually download malware to your computer. So these things, they can be ruses that can get all of us. And I almost fell for this one because, like I said, I opened the email and I thought, well, holy smokes, okay, this might be something that is important and pertinent that I might want to pay attention to. But it was not. Like I said, it does have, it has actual information for the Green Climate Fund, and they are saying that they're doing projects. They anticipate to clean tons of CO2, and it says, if you are willing to work with us, Randall, thank you for sharing the petition to save the Castro Valley Library. Appreciate that. Anyways, wow. Dear esteemed beneficiary, so this email starts off by introducing themselves as Christina Molina. However, at the end of the email, it says that they are someone else. So that was, the scams just come in all different colors. Did that. Let's do the giveaway, shall we? And I apologize if I'm doing things out of order. The midway giveaway really isn't the midway giveaway anymore because we just do the giveaway during the show. So it is the giveaway. With that said, let me give you the giveaway text line, 510-331-9112. If you're new to the show, which there's some new people listening, which is awesome. Every episode, there is a giveaway based on a trivia question. So I give the trivia question, and the first person to provide the correct answer gets a gift certificate or gift card to the business of their choice. And I have a plethora of gift cards and gift certificates. First up, you can choose Cafe Rumi. Cafe Rumi is located on the corner of Center and Higher. You could get a gift certificate from Golfland on Castro Valley Boulevard. We gave one of those away last week. You could get a gift certificate, a gift card, pardon me, to Restore and Rework, which is Micaiah's wonderful business on San Carlos Avenue. You can get a gift card to Cafe 4, $20 to Cafe 4. You could get $25 to Pete's Ace Hardware, one of Castro Valley's longest running businesses in Castro Valley on Castro Valley Boulevard. You could get $20 to Pampas, Empanadas and Coffee. Wonderful, delicious stuff here, now located on Redwood Road next to Trader Joe's. You could get $20 to the Hallmark store, located in the Village Shopping Center. You could get $20 from Portales. Go say hello to my Aunt Rosa. You could get $20 to One Bad Apple Records, located on Castro Valley Boulevard. Go say hi to Handsome Dawn. Every purchase made at One Bad Apple Records is a sound purchase. You could get $20 to the European Market and Catering, located just off Castro Valley Boulevard. Bear with me. I got a couple more. You can get $20 to Elevate Home Decor, located on Somerset, across from Al's Market. Shout out to Lynette over at Elevate. You can get a month of unlimited yoga at Castro Valley Yoga. Castro Valley Yoga is located on Castro Valley Boulevard. You could get $20 to Daily Dose Plant-Based Health, CBD, delicious vegan supplements. Daily Dose is located online. They are Castro Valley owned by Castro Valley residents. www.dailydose247 if you want to look them up. They do all of their commerce and business online. But again, they are owned by Castro Valley residents. And if you purchase online, they deliver free to all Castro Valley addresses. Hey now, we got $20 to Crossroads Specialty Foods. Shout out to David at Crossroads. Thank you for the gift certificate. They are located at the corner of East Castro Valley Boulevard and Center. Holy smokes, $24 to Always Yours Bakery Cafe, located in the Village. If you are looking for sweet treats, they are the place to go to. Janella, welcome to the show. Glad you can join us. Janella, the last gift certificate goes to Classy Canine Wiggle Rumps for a pet spa day. Janella, you need to rewind the show because we did a wonderful interview with David at Crossroads Specialty Foods. It was a wonderful conversation. Janella, thank you for the 400 stars. This is Janella's 41st week. But before we get to that, I want to let you know tonight's episode is brought to you by the wonderful advertisers in our newest magazine. This is the newest magazine out on the streets. As you see, Chris Padavana is on page 1. Chris sold Eden Cycles to Trek recently. But thank you so much to Pete's Ace Hardware, one of Castro Valley's longest running businesses. They have been open since I think they've been open over 90 years. Thank you so much to Lynette at Elevate Home Decor. One-of-a-kind gifts, so much fun stuff, and a wonderful, personable, amazing owner. That is Lynette. Visit Elevate Home Decor, 3560 Somerset, right across the street from Al's Market. I promise you I'm going to roll through this quickly because I'm almost running out of show here. Thank you so much to CV San, Castro Valley Sanitary District, one of the Bay Area's longest running government agencies. CV San is extremely fiscally responsible. They handle Castro Valley's recycling, trash, and wastewater services. Thank you to everyone with CV San. Who's this guy right here? This is Todd Anglin, and I'm going to tell you what he does. Not only does he volunteer with the Rotary and the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce, which Janella also helps out with, Todd Anglin is your State Farm professional. Anglin Insurance and Financial Services, 20235 Redwood Road, of course, Castro Valley. Thank you, Todd, for being awesome. And again, if you have insurance needs or financial services help that you are looking for, hit up Todd Anglin. He's an awesome guy. Thank you, Todd, for your support. Whoa. I love Eric at Go Green Driving School. Yes, Todd is located right on Redwood now. He is directly behind the Village. And I'll give you his address one more time. Todd is located at 20235 Redwood Road, Unit C, right behind the Village Shopping Center. But I need to move forward. Thank you to Eric at Go Green Driving School. Eric he has taught hundreds and hundreds of people how to drive. He has locations in Castro Valley and in Dublin. He's an awesome guy. Go Green Driving School is located at 19131 Redwood Road, also on Redwood Road, right next to the old Bond Fair Market in that building upstairs. If you or anyone you know is looking to learn how to drive, please go see Eric. If you don't pay him for his services, talk to him a little bit and buy his book, Tales from the Passenger Seat. Eric wrote a book with a lot of cool stories and fun stuff from his experience teaching people how to drive. And that is also a resource for you to teach people how to drive. But 19131 Redwood Road, there have been numerous people who have commented that they love Go Green Driving School on Redwood Road. Thank you so much to Shane Sharkey at the Castro Valley School of Music. If you are looking to learn, there you go. Janella says that Erica Esparza is teaching her son right now. What more testimonial do you need? Shane at the Castro Valley School of Music. If you are looking for vocal lessons, ukulele, drums, piano, go see Shane. He is located at 3585 Castro Valley Boulevard, right around the corner from Southern Comfort Kitchen. Please broaden your horizon musically with Shane Sharkey at the Castro Valley School of Music. Last but not least, thank you so much to Christy Pichotte Real Estate. They are located in Pleasanton. However, they handle all sorts of large parcels and ranches here in Castro Valley. If you want to call them, you can reach them at 1-925-621-1210. That number again is 925-624-1210. That is Christy Pichotte Real Estate. They are located in Pleasanton, but they are local people. They handle large parcels, large ranches, and they're good folks. So if you have any questions that are real estate related, please call up Christy Pichotte. Thank you for your patience with that, but I wanted to give an acknowledgement to all of our advertisers. Let's do a giveaway now, okay? Let me give you that phone number one more time. 510-331-9112 is the text line. So the Midway giveaway, it's not a Midway giveaway. The giveaway happens every episode. And what happens is there's a trivia question that's Castro Valley related, and the first person to provide the correct answer to that phone number wins a gift card to one of the businesses that I mentioned before. And in addition to something else that's sweet. So let's do this right now without further delay. All right. Here we go. I don't think this is going to stump you guys, but I hope it does. So again, the first person to text the correct answer to 510-331-9112 wins a gift card to the business of their choice from the aforementioned businesses. Here we go. 510-331-9112. Let's make it happen, friends. Let's do this. Where in Castro Valley can you go on an enchanted journey? Give me the exact location. Where in Castro Valley can you go on an enchanted journey? 510-331-9112. Make it happen. David is guessing canoe. That's a good guess. I love that. Oh, winner right out of the gates. The correct answer is Golfland. Let me see who won. I think this is Kim again. Yeah, congratulations, Kim. Kim won right out of the gates. So the place that you can go on an enchanted journey is Golfland, and so many people got this one right. Congratulations, Kim. Let me know which business you would like your gift card from. In addition to that, there is more honey if you would like it. If not, I can hang on to it for a future giveaway. But congratulations, Kim. Janella just sent 400 more stars. Janella says, thanks for supporting the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce. Janella, thank you for supporting us and supporting the community. That's like the pot calling the kettle black. Because Janella, I'm going to tell you about Janella right now. Janella, I'm going to sing your praises for a moment. I hope you're okay with that. Janella does so much stuff behind the scenes with the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce. Janella volunteers her time and her intelligence and her passion to help the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce be the awesome organization that they are. And seriously, if you're a business owner and you're not dialed into the Chamber of Commerce, you need to look them up now and get dialed into what they're doing in our community, because they're doing tons of fun and wonderful good stuff that enriches the community and makes our lives so much better. So Janella Anguiano, who is a superstar realtor with Century 21 on Redwood Road, thank you for supporting Castro Valley News and supporting the community with all that you do. And it's a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot. Thank you, Janella. Bob is confused why he can't send stars tonight. Bob, it's okay. We love you just the same, but I appreciate your support. I can't understand, and this kind of goes wild. Hey, Michael B's with us. Michael B, good evening to you. Michael B says, sorry he's late. Had a baseball game tonight, and they lost. Sorry about that, Michael B. But you know what? While Michael B lost the baseball game, we win because Michael B is with us tonight. Michael B, you're awesome. Welcome to the show, Michael B. Michael B, you're just in time for, I think, the last thing that that I wanted to bring to your attention. And hold on. While we're talking about Sung Lee, this is Sung Lee. He is the bee charmer. He did an interview with us a couple episodes back. I want to let you know how awesome he is, how generous he is with his knowledge when it comes to bees. He is the bee charmer, and there's no glitter or spangles added to that. It's accurate. I have watched Sung Lee handle bees with his bare hands and not get stung, and it's just amazing. But with that said, I'm only mentioning that because Sung Lee has gifted me a lot of honey that I am giving to listeners and viewers. But if you want some of this honey, and Janella just said it's delicious honey, Micaiah is with us. Good evening, Micaiah. Good evening to you. Thank you for the 200 stars, Micaiah. This is Micaiah's 24th week. Micaiah owns, where's the card? Micaiah owns Restore and Rework. I think the light is too light for this. You might not be picking it up. There we go. There she is. Micaiah owns Restore and Rework, a wonderful, amazing shop on San Carlos. If you have vintage furniture that you would like refinished, refurbished, made to look beautiful again, Micaiah is your person. She does amazing work. She also has a lot of vintage items. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind gift, go see Micaiah at Restore and Rework. Her address is, a small print here, I apologize. 2572 San Carlos Avenue. That is Restore and Rework. Go see Micaiah, please. Like I said, if you have a special person in your life and you're looking for a one-of-a-kind gift for a one-of-a-kind person, go see Micaiah at Restore and Rework. Thank me later. Bob just texted me a compliment, and I'm going to read it on air, and I hope he's not going to be too embarrassed. Bob says he does like the interviews in the new format. He has always felt that interviewing is very much my strong suit. Thank you, Bob. Virtual hug. Thank you so much, Bob. Bob, now I'm going to sing Bob's praises for a minute here, because we have done this show 211 times. That's 211. And that blows my mind. But I want to mention how awesome Bob is, because Bob has been with this show since day one. We started the show during the pandemic, and I thought it would be a cool thing to do for us to kind of get together and talk about things that are affecting us during the pandemic. And Bob has done a lot of things to make the show so much better. Not just by being an awesome person. Bob has brought guests to the show. Bob has brought listeners and viewers to the show. And I just wanted to pause here and thank you for the compliment, Bob, and thank you for all that you have done to make this show better, because the show really is nothing without the viewers and listeners. It would just be me mispronouncing stuff and stammering and drinking occasionally with the pinky up. But, and I'm not putting Bob above everyone else, but I just wanted to take a moment and thank Bob for all that he has done for the show and to make it wonderful. And I'm going to also thank Handsome Don for tagging a lot of people and doing a lot of things to bring more folks to the show. The one thing among many that I think makes this show so special and so much fun is the listeners and the viewers, because you guys bring so much articulation, support, honesty, humor. I think the biggest thing is support that you guys bring to the show, because like I said, the show started during the pandemic, and it really was just the concept was for us to be at one spot together when we were all sheltered in place, and to be here for each other, even though it's only online, and it was audio only because the camera was covered during the first few shows. But I think what has happened is I know a lot of the listeners and viewers have really become the stars of the show and the most important component to the show. Because if it weren't for Micaiah, Bob, Maggie, Ross, Paulette, this show would not be what it is now. And with that said, I need to acknowledge some people who sent stars and showed up when we were talking to David. Maureen sent 200 stars. Thank you, Maureen. This is Maureen's 31st week. Also, Paulette sent 500 stars. This is Paulette's 34th week. Thank you guys so much. Let me end the show just with that, with thank you guys so much for making the show what it is. Because again, if it weren't for the amazing people who show up week after week and participate and give such great insights and share of themselves and share with each other and support each other, the show really wouldn't, it would not be what it is. There you go. Gene says it perfectly. The show, it became a great show and place to hang out together. And David adds, great info, great shows. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to David with Crossroads Specialty Foods for your time and sharing your expertise and your passion for our community. I really admire that. Anyone who is passionate about what they do and the community that they serve, man, I want to hang out with that person. And David over at Crossroads is one of those people. Congratulations, Kim, for winning 2 weeks in a row. And yeah, guys, that's episode 211. Let me catch my breath. I'll see everybody next Tuesday at 7 p.m. and we will do episode 212. Thank you again, David, at Crossroads Specialty Foods. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Thank you to everyone who listens and watches and makes this show amazing. Maggie, thank you. You're awesome. And as always, if you're after getting all the honey, then you don't go killing all the bees. Everyone stay safe. Enjoy the warm weather. And Kimberly, I'll give you all the gift card information. I'll text you back in a moment. Thank you, everyone. Mom, I love you. Have a great night. Take care.